tourism side, we have a vast natural resources. However, it just needs to be developed. Okay, so part of those plans are to invite investors. But then, of course, prior to doing any investment, you have to have a master plan. My office would, I mean, in our own capacity, we will just try to come up with some suggestions, of course, to certain concerned agencies, and probably suggest, because whenever you have a good content, then therefore, because the investor, normally, foreign investor, they would not spend their time to do the research. Best is you come up with a plan, and then let's just, and what do you need from them, and then what do you have, and what will be your commission. I think that's the basic rules, and as long as I think that our local community or local businessmen would not have a, basically would have a fair deal, I think it's easy to attract investors. I think that would be one component. And another one, although on this agricultural side, I think, well, yes, we have land. However, I don't think they are all consolidated. I think everybody is facing this type of challenge wherein we cannot get a vast land. And if somebody has this big size, like 1,000, 2,000 hectares of land, where agriculture will need all these things scalability, right? Then we have to face the CARP law, all of such. So this is still, I think, if we could actually work with cooperatives, of course, again, the bottom line is what's the deal? What's the deal with them? Again, between the agricultural sector, they have to also manage their green. I think this is something that, but then, so for, I would say our advantage is still in the tourism. Agri, it's more of just self-sustainability. That's my personal perception. And lastly, I think our workforce, we have a very young workforce in this generation. So I think that is something that we could do. And compared to our neighborhood countries, like without mentioning countries, of course, they're all at their elderlies, right? I mean, maybe another 10, 12 years. So I think our generation will probably maximize, and I think this is the time where we all try to maximize the youth to maximize the development. Thank you.
For the sixth question, may I call on Mr. Danny Hernandez.
Hello,
Hello, Dan.
my question is, the Philippines has only started its recovery journey from the COVID-19 pandemic. Economic challenges are at hand with the present. In your opinion, which aspects shall the government focus on to safeguard its recovery and overcome economic challenges?
Okay, for me, I would, yes, we just got over COVID, but I would probably, internally, I would always say, let's forget about COVID, right? Because at some point, COVID becomes our only excuse to delay our work, right? We always find excuse for us to more than that, right? So I think for me, I would always be encouraging people to just forget. We can everywhere around the world already get over it. I mean, when I first visited, after the opening up of these borders, I visited Thailand, I visited Vietnam. Everybody doesn't wear mask. Most of them, I would say 80% of the population doesn't wear mask already because they already forgot about it. Even with Cambodia, this is small country, they already overcome the COVID. And at this point, I think everybody has already overcome the COVID, right? So let's just forget about this pandemic, and then let's all move forward. Now, what was the follow-up question?
Which aspect shall the government focus on to speed up its recovery and overcome economic challenges?
Okay, I would say Well, first, agriculture is more of course self-sustainability, so that in terms of a household, it's a cost management, right? When we have our own food security managed, then we don't need to buy it from abroad. That's part of it, which that is why our president has been really focused, despite of any challenges. He still wanted to keep on pushing that aspect. Right? Second is for us to actually really progress. I would say tourism. Why tourism? Because tourism is the less invasive, right? Tourism basically just put a good content. It's just like a garden in our house, wherein we develop a nice garden for people to see, for people to watch, but then they don't actually pollute, right? They don't actually spoil it. Basically, they just come, see it, and then they leave, and then they will pay. And most of the tourists are also high spender. I think they don't actually care much about spending. Of course, there are budgets, but relatively, when you travel, when you guys all travel, you're not prepared to spend all out your money.
Thank you. Honorary Techico.
The seventh question will come from the representative from the DWIZ radio channel. So may I please call on Miss Maru Pahani Sarni.
Hindi yata ako abot. Anyway, magandang gabi po. Honorable Techico, our new special envoy to China. Itatanong ko lang po, bilang host po ng Envoy of Business sa DWIC, how is our business relationship, our trade relationship with China after the enhanced defense cooperation agreement was enhanced dahil mas pinalawak pa po yung mga base militar na pwede po pasukan ng mga Amerikano. And recently, the Chinese ambassador to the Philippines aired her warning regarding this cooperation between between the US and the Philippines. So, is this affecting our trade relationship or business relationship with China or our future trade relationship with them?
Okay, for this, I consider this as a partially sensitive question also, right?
I'm sorry.
And it's also not in my position to really answer together with the EDCA. However, to answer your question in terms of trade, I don't see, because normal businessman doesn't really engage in that type of sensitive issues. So I think that doesn't matter. In terms of trade, business as usual, I would say. I'm pretty sure that everybody, whatever deal have you made with your suppliers, right? They still supply you. They will never have no supply, I would say. In terms of tourism, maybe it depends, but it actually depends on China because in our case, I think this is just whatever our government is doing, it's just for the benefit of the country. Okay, definitely they have wisdom on that aspect, and we don't know about it. And we, as a private citizen, I don't want to meddle with it because I'm actually half private, half public. It's not even a government. So I'm not in the position to reinstate on that aspect. But business-wise, I would say business as usual. Tourism-wise, there's still a lot of queries from foreign. I would say there's going to be more tourists coming in rather going out. Why? I would say because I think, as I said, we really have a good, we have a very good landscape when it comes to tourism development. So as long as we maximize this opportunity to harness all these investors, treat them well, whether it be whatever country they came from. So we just keep on treating them nice, sincerely partner with them, and I think most of the tourists will still come. I mean, even from China, because I think it doesn't matter wherein, unless there are really serious matter. At this point, I don't see anything affects that. So I would say that would be my best and safe answer.
Salamat po. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For the last question, may I call on one of our plenary members, Mr. Jaco.
Magaling siya sumagot.
I always thought that we have a soft voice anyway. So my question is this: I am an economic zone operator. Inside our economic zone, we have agricultural farms. We have our eco-agro operations. How would I be able to link up with the businesses from China to collaborate on planting a specific variety? And how do we market it to their country?
Okay. From my point of view, I would say prepare for those good product, the content. Okay. What's your term sheet basically whenever you offer? I'm pretty sure you already prepared everything about that. And then whenever there are trade missions or exhibits, there are somehow investors who are coming in. Okay, I think there are, by next week, I think there are some. Okay? I just received one. But of course, there will be more, okay? Because they just open up again. As I said, all these coming in are more of government-related at this point. But moving forward, there will be a lot of private businessmen coming in, or foreign corporation. So as long as you prepare your term sheet, and then let's say, for example, there will be partnership searching, or business matching. We could probably send invites to your association, and then probably